So, as if they weren't already cartoons, the characters from good old Lime Tree Lane are making a comeback in animated form. So get ready to see your faves like Mas Gussie, Miss Upton, Little Johnny, Neville Bell, back on here, joke. Producer of the animated series, Kenya Mattis, and sound designer Donald Meda are with me now. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Welcome to Smile Jamaica. Pride of praise goes to the producer, who couldn't find Mark home this morning. Well, good to see you, Kenya. Teasing you.
Good to see you.
Why? Why you thought about this? Why you wanted to do this?
We think it's definitely time. The idea came to us at Listen Caribbean some time ago, and in discussing it with PBCJ, who are the custodians of all of the 1,500 episodes of Lime Tree.
1,500.
Exactly. They thought it was, they agreed, they said, wow, this is exactly what we want to do. We would love to take our culture and make it new and revive it and make it fresh again and introduce it to a fresh new audience.
Yep. Donald, I said sound, but what? You're an animator, you like animation, what you do?
Well, I'm a man of many, art, we call it applications and art forms when it comes to audio. I do a lot of voiceovers and stuff like that, so that's what I'll be bringing to this in terms of the sound design, the instrumentation, kind of give it that modern touch, because yes, it's Lime Tree Lane, but you know, animation, if you listen to it, there's like the 3D sound designs and stuff like that have to be applied.
Kenya, you said 1,500. I don't know if you've done all 15, but did you just take one and say, all right, this is what came on 20 years ago, and it's the same thing this in animation? Or you tweaked it, you changed the story?
We definitely have been tweaking it. So what we love about Lime Tree Lane is that the characters themselves are already very animated. When you look at how they move, when you look at the dialogue, the scenarios, they have a lot of things to say, but we want to basically take that now in today's situations. We want to put
context.
Put the same characters, but now in new context, and even have some new characters too. So we can have a younger audience tap in and see younger kids as well on the show.
Speaking of younger audience, that's your target, right? About what, nine years old?
Yes, definitely. I mean, preteens, young kids are who we're targeting. But the beautiful thing about animation is that adults love it too, and especially because it's a nostalgic, show. I definitely think that older persons, kids at heart, will love it as well.
Okay. Are you using the same voices of the past performers?
We have some of the same characters.
Yes, we'll be using some of the same characters, and we'll be sourcing newer talents as well.
And in that kind of form, Donald, can I tell that that's the person doing it, or the animation, whatever you do it, I won't be able to tell?
Performing on TV or on the stage is different from doing animation. A lot of people don't realize that. Not because you're a voiceover actor in advertising means that you can do animation. It's a totally different skill set, and we held some voiceover.
Well, explain that. What's the difference?
All right.
So where
say you're on stage.
Say you're using my voice in animation. I wouldn't sound like...
Not necessarily. You have to go into a character.
Yes.
You have to go into a character, and then you have to, remember, they're not seeing you. That's just, you have to just disappear and embody that character that's on stage, and you kind of have to be a little bit more animated.
And you have to be that character when they're happy, when they're sad, when they're frustrated. You have to
keep that tone
and
straight
I do
through.
that, or you do that?
No, you do that.
Okay.
I'm just pressing
So
buttons.
I don't speak like this and then you make me sound different?
No.
Well, technology is there to do certain things,
right.
But it's good when you have talent.
Yeah, I accept. Is it easier for you to do that, or
No,
straight
it's actually difficult, because then you kind of hear it, but so when you have the straight voiceover, it connects more with the people emotionally.
Right. You said you wanted to do some different stuff, so it's not just the same Lime Tree Lane. You just pick it up and put it over here in a different form. Who would do this writing and that's you too?
Yes, that is our team actually. So we have a team of writers and designers who will be not just giving you exactly what Miss Zella looked like or what Mas Gussie looked like, but we'll also be revamping the characters as well. So we really want to add a fresh approach to the old favorite.
Yeah, but what about the stories?
For the stories, what we're looking at doing is ensuring that you can recognize the characters, but they're in a new scenario. So it's in 2018, so we want to make sure that when you look at what kids are watching these days on TV, we're talking about space and the future. So how can we pull these characters into the future?
Yeah, just to, on an aside a bit, how big are we in animation in Jamaica?
I would say that we're at the we're basically getting started now. We've had some experience in animation. We have a growing industry. We have an association that is definitely getting stronger. And I do believe that with the work that JAMPRO is doing, the World Bank, with the Yedai project, we're seeing now some very hopeful signs about Jamaican content not only being produced here, but also going global as well.
Okay. When will you be ready and where will we see it?
You will be seeing it next year. That's when we'd want to get started in terms of actually screening.
Next year, when?
I can't give you a date just yet.
Animation
The animation
takes a
process
while.
is...
It takes a while.
Exactly. So and the beautiful thing about Lime Tree Lane's origin story is that it started out as a 5-minute slice of life show.
Yeah, man.
Then it grew
Went
to
to
10 minutes.
And it goes to half an hour.
Then it grew to half an hour. So we want to take the same approach where we're going to start with small stories and then we'll be expanding and growing the story as we get going.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic.
Yes,
What about funding?
So that's going to be a very exciting journey for us. We're definitely looking for partners to come on board in terms of sponsors. And we're also looking at innovative ways to get started. A lot of persons have been reaching out, emailing us at writeme@listenme.com, visiting our website, listenme.com, saying, we want to be involved, let's get started.
You have an idea what the cost overall would be?
I'll give you a reference for another animation.
Right.
If you're familiar with, shows like Peppa Pig and other animations, they cost a lot of thousands of dollars per episode. So what we're looking at is US thousands of dollars per episode, yes. So we do have to do it our Jamaican way, which is manage our costs, but still be effective and look good.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant idea.
Thank you so
Brilliant
much.
idea, and we look forward to seeing that. I love your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love yours too.
Well, thank you very much. She just had to say that. That's what you call fishing for a compliment. So you know she have to tell me something nice about me. From Lime Tree Lane's animated series. Do you know that there's really a Lime Tree Lane? There is actually a lane called Lime Tree Lane in Jamaica, not too far from here. She's a producer, Kenya Mattis, and sound designer, Donald Meda. Soon come back.